Alright, are we live? I think we're live. Uh, RTIXS, hello. Taurus, hello. Pokemon Boy, welcome to the stream. Give me a moment, let me finish some of the setting ups. And we will start momentarily. Uh, Jen Boss, hello. Mic check 1 2 1 2. How are you? I'm fine, Braden Bailey. I'm doing well. Your mix are breathtaking. Oh, thank you. Benzie again. Yo, finally finished your Hulkbuster build. Great build. Toughest build done to date. Thanks for all your hard work on that design. Oh, thank you. It was a lot of work. TO6 core. Yo, I just finished your Hulkbuster. Oh, I hope you liked it. I only watched for a couple of minutes because I have school later. Oh, go school. Of course. I would say school would take priority over this, but I appreciate you joining for a bit. Okay, give me a moment. I gotta finish some of the setting ups. Alright, I don't think I've forgotten anything. I think we should be good to go. I'll find out later that I forgot to do something crucial. Alright. Yeah! It's so great. I feel like I got 2 new toys. Alright, okay, so we're doing this guy today. Or we're continuing work on him today. Let me see. Maybe I should like raise the camera up a bit. Do Lego Geats. Oh, I'd love to. Maybe at some point. You can't take priority at the moment. It is one of like my favorite rider designs ever. I think it's just fantastic. It's an instant classic. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna throw these away. Put them here. Mouse. What is that gaming mouse? This is the MX Master 3. Which my friends who actually like use mice for long hours for his day job says it's actually not that great. And my gamer friends says like this other one that is probably better for your purposes. And so I might be looking into buying a new mouse. Have you considered Ava01? Yes. It's one of those projects that's like I'll probably get around to it at some point, but like not at the moment. With a lot of things, it's like if there's an opportunity, it will take precedent. Right now, I'm not in a position where I can do unconstrained builds very easily. I might be soonish getting back into those, and then off the unconstrained builds, like the thing that takes priority right now is Dark of the Moon Prime. Alright, bye Taurus. Okay, and then once I've got that done, I'll probably move on to other things, but Dark of the Moon Prime is still not done. And that's the thing that I keep getting asked about, so I think I'll prioritize that once I get a setup to do free builds again. You are our best Lego builder in history. Oh, I'm flattered. I'm pretty sure there are other candidates who are better for that post. Guys, I need your help. Are gold silver ink parts easy to chip? Yes, I think. In my experience, they chip quite easily. Is that Gurren Lagann figure good? I like it a lot. It broke on me, so that's not fun. So I had to like fix it with like parts from another figure. So like be careful with like the ABS joints. I think maybe part of it is like my climate, and the pieces stick together. So I just moved the hips like just normally. Maybe I played with it more than I should have, and the hip pegs sort of just shear themselves off, and that was not great. But otherwise, it's like a fantastic, just anime accurate design. It's probably the most. It's probably the best of the anime accurate designs. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. This setup. I'm gonna have to resort these. I'm gonna resort these before we start work. Just buy myself some time. What am I building again? Alright, so actually, let me see if I can put him in the frame. Let's rotate this a bit and then it'll be in frame. Alright. So I'm making this guy kind of. Which Gundam fans will recognize as the Hainu. I wanna see if I can do like a kind of a variant of like a built variant of the Hainu. Where it's like a Hainu, but also it's like a samurai Hainu. And I'm gonna call it Sengoku Hainu, which I think there's been precedence for that kind of name, so shouldn't be too jarring. For those familiar with build fighters, I suppose. Your techniques on the Hulkbuster and Iron Man figures are simply ungodly. I assume this is a compliment? Thank you. Alright. You think this is boring? I know I say this a lot, but like, it's like, I do wanna give a heads up to people. Like, streams can be kind of dry. Alright, I think I have a bucket of bricks that I'm missing. Oh no, I don't. It's right here. Alright, okay. See, this is what you don't do. Like, this is what happens when you don't do cleanup after you're done. Just you have to do cleanup before you start the next session, which can get kind of tiring. Yeah, I meant really, really good. Ah, thank you, AZRD. Alright. Okay. This back here. This goes here, I think. Technic brick goes here. Bracket. Technic brick. Okay. I'll take a bunch of these back out like immediately. But it is, good to. Okay, you know what it actually is? I'm procrastinating is what it actually is. I kind of don't want to get started on the thing itself immediately. So I'm just doing a bunch of nonsense. Alright. Okay. I think this is acceptable. I think I should start working now. Right, okay. Shoulders. Alright. I remember what I wanted to do. Which is take this off. And replace it with these. It'll be so cool at the end, like all your mocks. Oh, I appreciate the confidence. Uh, as I always say, manage your expectations, because there is a real possibility that this thing just never get finished. Um, it's been projects before where people keep asking like, "Oh, can you work on this?" And the truth is, I did work on it. I just never finished it. Alright. Can you build Behemoth? I'm not sure what you're referring to. What is the piece count? I'm not sure. This is like an alt build of like an alt build combination of the Zane Titan mech and Jay's mech. So just to add those together, I guess. Very likely it will use slightly less than the piece count of those two sets combined. Alright. Okay. What do I actually want to work on? Alright, I actually kind of want to work on the lake today. So let me see if I can set this thing up. Oh, alright. Okay. This is in. Have it like up here. Okay. I'll get your Iron Man bust once I get that Iron Man figure. Oh, I'm actually quite proud of that model. I think that thing holds up. I'm curious. How old are you? I am. Okay. So this is how I respond to this question these days, which is, if you grew up with Bionicle, we are around the same age. If it is before your time, I am probably older than you, and if it's after your time, I'm probably younger than you. So yeah. How's everything? Everything's okay. Everything's okay. Fever form looks great. I know, right? And it's so great that in toy form I don't have to put the scarf on. I try to put the scarf on. The scarf has grown on me, but it's like I'm very happy to not have to put the scarf on. They look really great together as well. It's kind of like amazing to me how much their silhouette change. Like, how long do I want to make this? How long did I make this? Oh god, wait, like way. Okay. All right. Okay. The Magnum is feels so much more heavily armored than I remember it being. And Boost feels much lighter than Boost Magnum and Magnum Boost. It's kind of amazing that like the silhouette itself seems to change a lot. Okay. Did I actually? Oh, okay. Okay, figure out the ankle first, and then I will figure out the rest. Actually, here might be better to figure out the back of these calves. Front of the knee. Okay. Let's see. Alright. This will probably stay. I need a 1x4. This way. I'm pretty close, lol, to your age if I'm right. Yeah, possibly. If you grew up with Bionicle, we're probably similar age. Yeah. Alright. What did I want? I want this. This would line up with this if it's positioned here. I don't need it to line up. It might be better if it doesn't, but let's commit to this for now and then see if we want to change anything later. What did I want to do? Oh, right. I had an idea for these as vents. It's one there. Okay, how far down the vents have to be? Oh, okay. I'll move this down. And instead add stuff up here. Okay. Yeah. Make it larger. It's actually quite short. Alright. Let's see. Okay, where do I build the front of the calves first? The front of the shin, I guess? Alright. Oh man, I think you're so young for me. It's unbelievable because in my mind, you're like a Lego god. It's unbelievable. I'm sorry, I'm a huge fan. Oh, thanks, Tio. It's crazy how you make those alt builds. I can't understand how it uses the same parts. It's not magic. I've spoken about this before. It's a lot of practice. Alright, so like if you're looking for a narrative, right, then like the explanation of this is like I grew up with like some money, but not all the money. Right? Like my household is, we're sort of like we can afford some Lego, but not all of the Lego. And so what I would do is have a lot of practice trying to do alt builds, basically. Because you get like a limited number of like sets every year, and I want to get like the most bang out of my buck. So I just, build stuff and rebuild stuff over and over again. And like I recently am reminded of what I used to do watching my cousin, because we gifted him a Lego set, a Creator 3-in-1 set. And he built the main build, then he took it apart, and he built the secondary build, and then he took it apart, built the tertiary build, and then he took it apart again and built the primary build again. And I remember doing that, right? And like you learn a bunch from just like going over, like what official designers do with those sets. And I kind of think that like, yeah, as far as that goes, that's where my training goes. If you wanna do that now, as in like, if you the thing that I how should I say this? I think that it can look kind of magical when you see like a really satisfying old build. Like every time I see like M1 Longer's work or Firas Car's works, I'm floored. It's amazing to me as well, when I see other people's old builds. And if you want to get started as well, which I hope that you do, because it's fun. It isn't as okay. A lot of what building is like sitting down and just like trying to put bricks together, so that your brain has problems to work on like subconsciously. And yeah, just try a thing and then see how things work out, I guess. That's kind of not very useful advice. Anyways. Alright, I missed a bunch of stuff. Let me see. I learned that recently since I'm getting better at making tighter joints. Oh, cool. So I'm 13, so near when Barnacle ended. Do you think Lego Barnacle will be back? Probably not. Actually, I had your godly powers while building Lego. It's a lot of practice, and you too can have it, I think. I'm not sure if that's like let me just say this. Alright. I think I need to extend this out another step. I make a tight enough knee joint with a knee armor mechanism like Gunpla. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, this is like I've been seeing this a lot where uh joints are put in like trapezoidals configuration so that they sort of like you don't have to stack them sideways to add strength, and some of that you can build it into like a sliding knee armor as well. It's like two birds one stone. It's nice. I actually think building Gunpla is like a really good education into like articulation design, if that's a thing that you're interested in. It's the thing that I'm interested in, and feel like, especially if you follow it for a long time and you see how things evolved, with Gunpla and how like they've been able to make things that are more solid and, very importantly, more efficient and cheaper. That it could give you ideas as to what to do with your own creation, which I think is nice. Alright. What would this look like? Okay. I think. Alright. Ninja Break Animations, hello. I'm good at low. It's just it's all different colors. That is how I build with like unconstrained stuff. You get the shape down first, and then you order the bricks later. Have you ever considered to improve the legs of your Iron Man? Oh, I get that question from time to time. Yes, but it's not a priority. So, one of these days. I got a lot of red from Kai Mech from Ninjago movie and Speed Champions Ferrari. Nice. Woo-wee, classic. So much trial and error. I know, right? It's not aimless, but it is a lot of trial and error. So I kind of think that how should I say this? It's not without method. There is a method to the madness. I think as you get better, what happens is that you recognize more problems, and you have more sort of like anchor points or like types of ideas that you can start trying out. Yeah. You have like a catalog of stuff that you know probably can work, and you can try them out one by one and see which one works best and which one needs adaptation and things like that. Yeah. Okay. Alright, here's the problem with these, which is that they're kind of small, but I kind of don't have other bricks. Okay, I don't need to be too harsh on this. Alright, let's just do what I planned originally and it should be fine. Alright, okay, what did I plan originally? Mistakes and failures are just checkpoints to your progress. Me, I don't know if someone else will say. It's I've heard similar quotes, but yeah, I don't necessarily disagree with that sentiment. It is a good way to approach these things. Alright. Okay. I'm always surprised by what bricks I don't have. You kind of assume that you have all the bricks for alt build, but you really don't. pistons in? Is it okay? Okay. I'm getting some more of this. I can do this. I've done this before. Alright. I make a lot of small Lego mechs. Now I built something big that I update and make better over and over again. Nice. Do you live in EU? I do not. Okay. Brick. New brick. Oh, okay. It's kind of funny that, like, when I'm doing alt builds, like, one of the things that I feel I need to be careful with, like, be careful not to, like, use too liberally is bricks, because usually, like, modern sets comes with very few, like, just basic bricks, and sometimes they're what I need. Gotta stuff that there aren't a lot of in a set, and you're trying to make them alt build, you need to be careful and ration them out. Hmm. Trying to do some Lego math. Um, would it be okay if I made a mech similar to your Nia and Lloyd Dragon mech? I want to use similar technique styles, but I don't want to copy you. It's one of these things that's like, uh, I I I I think there's a bunch of this stuff that's like, I kind of run by an honor system with this stuff. It's like, I can't give you like a blanket permission for anything, but also I would not stop you from doing anything in particular. So, yeah, is do what you think is okay. Like there's stuff I'm okay with and stuff I'm not okay with, and it's kind of difficult to define. Yeah. Uh, use judgment, I guess. Mm. I hope that answer was useful. All right, here's a way to do math, which is just try, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Because there's a bunch of things that this offsets, and I don't know if this is level with. I don't think it is, but I can't tell. This is like the thing about this piece is that it's offset in kind of a funny way. All right, let's see. I don't think it fits. All right. Okay, so it doesn't fit. Techniques are from everyone, in my opinion. Yeah, I don't own the techniques, and like there are like sort of abstract ideas that when I see adapted, I think, oh, that's a cool adaptation of that idea, and like obviously a lot of my work, like I've learned from other people as well. But like the line between like adapting an idea or using an idea and like just like wholesale lifting assemblies and things like that, I feel like it's like I am unwilling to make any definite statements on what is and isn't okay. uh uh so I'm gonna give like a sort of broad kind of generic, uh like use your judgment. uh yeah. Mm. The head's looking a bit weird. Yeah, it's not gonna be Hainu head. It's gonna be like a modified, like samurai-esque Hainu. Mm. I was at a local toy street the other day, and that store selling your Hulkbuster and Optimus Prime alt builds, like just like built. Are you planning to do anything with Lloyd and Aaron Mech? Yes. It's one of those things that's like not tip top priority. I kind of do have plans for that thing. Yeah. Mm. Your Bubba Toast is on Temu. Yeah, I know. Like when you guys see my stuff, like, you know, in other places without attribution, like the best thing you can do is just point people to me. Um, yeah. I I appreciate it. Sometimes like I'd open a thing and it's like, oh, it's like people who've stolen my design, and like in the comments someone would be like, oh, this is actually Ransom Fern's design, and I always appreciate that. Okay. All right. Be boring. Be boring. This is my advice. This is like when you're stuck, be boring. Just do the first thing that comes to your mind, and then you can add interesting things to it later. Okay. Being boring. Being boring. Boring. Okay. Okay, alright. I thought this is a thing that I couldn't do, but it's not actually half bad an idea. Okay. After the Hainu, you're gonna make more Gundam stuff like you used to? I made exactly one Gundam thing before this Hainu. So it's not necessarily like a trend. I would love to make more Gundam stuff. For me at the moment, like I have to make some business decisions sometimes, and the way things are, business decisions means more alt builds, at least for the time being. When things settle more and I'm in like a safer financial situation, I would love to like do other things. But right now I have to focus on like getting a bunch of alt builds out, and also like sort of like unconstrained builds are very like they're not necessarily easier than alt builds. And I currently don't have access to a bunch of stuff that I would need to use for unconstrained builds. Okay. All right. This is okay. This is good. Okay. So, just gonna go down here. I can. Okay. That's fine. Do this. Oh, I need to actually ration this out now, because I don't know how many I have. I have a bunch here. I feel like I have an unlimited amount of these things, but I know that that's not technically true. So, this is the part where I just need to count things. How's it coming along? Will this project happen? Should I buy the set? I would say hold off on buying the set. I don't buy the set if you see it for a good deal and you like what the original models look like. Because until I finish a thing, there's always a possibility that I just like find a problem that I cannot solve and then give up. Give me a moment. Isn't Zane's Mech retired? Yeah, this is why we're doing this now. Zane Mech recently retired, so it's kind of like it's still around a little bit. Um, there's another project that requires Zane Mech, which is kind of frustrating for me. Yeah. Uh, it's kind of retired. I still kind of see it around on shelves in places. Just kind of funny. Uh, because they just made a bunch of these, and it shouldn't be too hard to get on the aftermarket. So, yeah. All right. Is it? Okay. We have a couple more. I think I have a bunch more in here. Do I? I do not. Oh, I have these. All right. I'll keep that in mind. Okay. All right. So that's quite a bit. All right, we can do this. Actually. Oh. No. The thing that would look better down here would be these. Yeah. And then these up top. Bridge it over. Let me do this because I'm terrible. And that and this. How does this look? Okay, I'm gonna need to replace this as well. All right, that's fine. I think I have a bunch of these. Now I have to start counting these, which is not great. On the other hand, are you gonna do a Halloween special? Probably not. I wanna. I'm trying to get this out as soon as possible. And I may or may not be able to get this out before Halloween. So if there's gonna be a Halloween special, it's gonna be this. You could get for cheap without the minifix. You could. Samantha Hui, welcome to the stream. Can you make a Titan Chimera Man from I'm unfamiliar with it. Yeah. are you going to do more upgraded Marvel Buildable Fix? Because an upgrade Ant-Man would be really dope. I think that ship's kind of sailed. Like, there was a time when I considered doing that, and then I think the time just kind of passed. I never went to see the movie, and I don't think anybody cared. Uh, mm, hmm. Okay. I see what the problem is. Okay. It's fine. We can do this. Alright. I like where this is. This whole gap. Let's see. Alright. See if I can push this back further. Okay. Okay. Be boring, be boring. Just test it out. Just test it out. Okay. Alright. I might have to take out pen and paper to figure out the geometry of this thing. Okay. Okay. How about Venom for Venom 3? They gotta make a Venom 3? Okay. Alright. Alright. Okay. Oh, I just realized something. Okay. Okay, this wouldn't necessarily solve my problems. But if I want to line things up with the thing in the middle, I can just rotate it. I could just rotate it sideways. And then things would line up, kind of. Yeah. Well, I'll need a different piece. But, okay, I just realized a bit of Lego math, I guess. Alright, don't mind me. Okay. I don't need this to... Don't need this to look exactly like how the High Noon looks like. You just need to define the calves. Make a decision. Define where things are. this is too close to the front, so I don't like that. So I'm gonna make a decision. All right. Okay. It's fine. Kneecap. This goes back. Okay, I actually do kind of need to bracket that there. Let's say that this leads into both the knees and the calves. Okay, so something like this. Okay, and then, oh, okay, I can do another step, I guess. I really want to do another step. All right, so this instead. Okay. Could I do a dragon head mech for the crystal dragon? Yeah, go ahead. I don't think you need to ask my permission for that. Hmm. Alright. Let's do this. Oh, that ends up being okay. Alright. I can do this. It's in here. Okay. Be boring. Be boring. Be boring. Alright, okay. Eh. With pieces you have left, are you able to make a shield? I will probably not make a shield for this guy. It's gonna be a Hainu without a shield. Like, think of it as like a build variant of a Hainu. Where he's a samurai. Because the set comes with a bunch of swords anyways. And I kind of want to commit to these like gigantic shoulders. I've been trying to build smaller shoulders, and I thought, just it's fine. Lean into it. This is where we are now. not really taking my own advice with the be boring first thing. Alright, okay. Be boring, be boring, be boring, be boring. Just be boring. Alright. Oh, actually, I think, how many of these do I have? Do I have 4? I remember having 4. I have 4. Alright, fantastic. Use this one here. Use that. Use this one here. Alright. Yeah. What exactly are you building? Hi, no Gundam. Is Jay's Titan mech worth buying? I like it a lot. Lazada 10/10 sale is happening soon. If you're in the markets where that applies. And I think there's probably gonna be a bunch of Christmas sale. I like that thing. It's fantastic. It's possibly one of the best looking mechs to ever came out of Ninjago, to be honest. I really love that thing and how it looks. Are you able to add wings? This? Oh yeah, like the other problem I was thinking about is that I definitely do not have enough bricks for the wings. So I'm just gonna not. So I might as well build a variant where I get to decide that it doesn't have the wings. I think I can build something that's like sort of like evocative of what the wings are like, or like make reference to the fact that there used to be wings there. But the actual, like with a bunch of funnels, like yeah, I don't have like pieces for 6 separate funnels. Okay. What does this look like? Oh, I just realized something. I can create a triangle here and solve all of my problems. Alright, let's see if we can do that. Triangles. It's gonna be really funny if this actually works out. Do you build cockpits? How do you build cockpit like that? I don't think this thing's gonna have a cockpit. Alright, that's 1, 2. Alright, one more and we will have a triangle. Come on. Alright, how many of these do I have? Oh, I have 2. Alright, fantastic. This is terrible. This does not feel great. 1, 2, 3 joints. Actually, should do it the other way around. Just have a black patch in the front of the knee. Oh my god. Alright, stay in place. Let me solve this problem first. I'll get to the rest of you. Alright. Do this. Come on. Work with me. Work with me. Work with me. Work with me. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, I'm counting correctly. This should work, I think. All right, look at that. 1, 2, 3. That's a triangle. I'm gonna have to figure out what I want to do with that. But if I have enough pieces for this, it's fine. It's like random black stripe in front of the leg. We can do that because it's not actually the Hainu. Also, the Hainu all look wildly different anyway, so it doesn't matter. Alright, okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That was an ordeal. I think you might be able to design a Megatron mock, honestly. It is on the list. Oh yes, Lazada 1010. Do people say Legos or Lego? I say Lego. Lego is a mess now, not a count now. Oh Brandon, that's sacrilege. Don't say Legos. It's fine. It's fine if you say Legos. You just look like an idiot. It's just fine to look like an idiot if you want to look like an idiot. Just know that that's what you're looking like. That's as hard as the take as you're gonna get from me tonight. Oh, okay. This. Let's do a nice stud reversal in the middle. Probably do it lower. Alright. Actually, I don't know if that's legal later on. Okay. Okay. Alright. Doesn't look like much, but this is progress. As far as building on stream goes, I'm getting more progress than I imagined. Let me do a bit of cleanup. So, half of a break. We've been going for like an hour. I might pack this project up and work on something else now. Actually, it's like, it's 10 o'clock where I am. I was thinking, maybe it's time I go to sleep and I don't have to work anymore. Okay, let me pack this up. There's a project I've been neglecting. I'll take that out and we'll work on that instead. I wanted to meet a deadline and I passed it. And I thought, well, deadline's passed. I might actually be able to do it. Actually, maybe the deadline hasn't fully passed yet. So like I have an old build that's complementary to a set that's coming out on October 1st, which is like today. And I wanted to finish the thing in time for today's release, but evidently I did not. And I still think it's a good idea, so I'm just gonna like do a bit of work on it, see if like it feels like it's going somewhere, and then if it doesn't go anywhere, that's just gonna be a project that I'm just gonna shelve. Alright, I was looking for that. Are you planning to do with the Monkey King mech? This guy is what I'm planning on doing with the Monkey King mech. The Macaque mech also just recently kind of retired, so I am also kind of in a rush to finish that. I would like to finish that before the end of the year. Or hopefully like we get announcement as to like what's coming out next year, and like Cole gets a mech or something and it's full of black bricks and new joints that I can use. That would be great. Yeah. do people say Lego or Duplo? I mean, that's two different things. I mean, not two different things entirely. As in, Duplo is like a part of the Lego system, but when you use those two words, you're referring to two. You mean two different things. So I don't think there's a situation where it's ambiguous as to which word you should be using. It's currently 10 where I am. Actually 10:01. Should I sleep now? If you want to. I do know people who sleep at 10. They have the best lives. My advice is if you can sleep at 10, sleep at 10. Don't know why. Sometimes I feel more productive when I feel like the world is asleep, and I feel like it's almost like a weird giddiness when I like sort of wake up really early in the morning and work, and I feel like ha ha ha, I'm working and you're all asleep. It's just a really dumb like thought, but you know, like when you try to get your own work done, whatever helps. All right. 3:10 p.m. where I am. Great idea, inside audience some more. I didn't mean to. Look, nothing wrong with sleeping later. I don't sleep at 10. I've actually I need to like handle my sleep schedule better. Been running into a couple of problems as far as that goes. All right. I'm gonna put all of this into. If you don't mind me asking, what is your name? My name is Ransom Fern. Have you seen One Piece? I have not. That seems very intimidating, and I kind of don't want to get started. One Piece is at what, like almost 1,100 chapters now. It's like, yeah, I don't know if this is a rabbit hole I want to go down on. Alright. Not your YouTube name, your real name, please. My name is Yo Mama. He's Spider-Man. You know what? That's correct. My name is Spider-Man. You got me right there. Oh god. My parents just really love Spider. They didn't even know about Marvel Spider-Man. Alright. I've been here before where like I'm an hour in and I think that I should like take a break and then keep streaming, and I've almost always regretted that decision. So maybe this time I'll just not. Alright. Samuel. I'm gonna I'm gonna tap out, dude. Thanks for tuning into like the tail end of the stream. I'm probably gonna keep working, but I'm gonna work off stream. Dude, I love your mechas. Alright, thanks, Samuel. Alright. Isn't Gundam longer than One Piece? Gundam's probably an older property, but Gundam's also piecemeal. Like, things have started and ended, and they're like jumping on points. Moody Blues, going. the stream's ending. This is gonna go into the stream playlist if you guys want to watch it on playback. But otherwise, good night. I'll stop by next stream, brother. See you, Samuel. If you can catch the next stream, or you know, whenever you catch the next, whichever stream you catch in the future. All right. Bye, guys. Have a good day.